lot of things went right in 2023. Number one thing was understanding that the Minnesota Twins opened the doors for me. You know, they encouraged me to get better. They let me know that they saw something in me that I could work on. And then, like, they provided me with all the resources I needed to make sure that I took that extra step, you know. It was about identifying who I was, the things I did right, and, like, the little things I could get better at. You know, they expanded my arsenal, giving me a pitch that I could throw to my glove side. And that helped me tremendously when I was doing to my arm side with the changeup and sink that I've always had. And then just got better at, like, really understanding how every single pitch complemented each other.
When you talk about learning so much about the pitches, is that something that a computer shows you, your pitching coach shows you, analytics on a sheet? When you talk about learning how your pitches complement each other, how is that learned?
Yeah, no, it's a good mix of, obviously, you need the eyes of the pitching coach. Like, after a couple bullpen sessions in, you get his feedback, and then you dive straight into the analytics. You know, you start diving into all the numbers, like when you put certain batters in these counts, this is what happened.
Right.
If you had something else, this is what could have went right. You know, like, so they opened my eyes to how many more options I could have if I started working to something that would move to my glove side.
When you talk about 5-pitch mix, do me a favor. We have kids and college kids, even professional athletes are going to watch this. Will you show me that 5-pitch mitch?
Yeah,
as far as just grip-wise, walk us through the 5 pitches, and then just maybe some little tick that you think of when you're delivering the pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously my 4-seam fastball is just very, very normal. I usually try to go off the logo right here just for have that reference.
It's going to be your straightest and your hardest, right?
Straight is my hardest, and I throw with the most power and conviction on any pitch. Then I just move it over to here for my 2-seam fastball. You just throw it, and then, like, the seams catch, and they do the work for you. And, you know, mainly to throw it to righties, you know, if you're looking for that pitch to get into their hands. And I'm working on finding the right time to mix it to a lefty here and there, you know, like, mainly 4-seam, but there's always a time to try it.
I saw you try to sneak it in there to Olsen.
Did not work. right time to try another
That's right.
guy.
No, that's exactly
but
right.
Yeah, it's time to work on it. Then I just move over from my index to my middle, to my ring finger right here for my 2-seam changeup. Same thing, the grip's gonna do it for me. I throw it hard. The only thing I do is I try to throw with a nice and loose wrist. I feel like having a stiff wrist just, like, makes it flatter. Makes it more like a BP fastball, you know what they say, like a floater. So, like, having a nice and loose wrist with a changeup, I feel like it just leaves my hand and it drops the way it's supposed to. Sure. And, like, my curveball is just right here. Sometimes I feel like this finger's getting in the way. I'll lift it up a little bit. I always feel like it comes with these 2 feet. And then the slider or sweeper, I don't know what you want to call it.
You can call it what you want to.
This was the
call it nasty.
Yeah. Hard power lateral breaking ball.
There you
go. So this was the grip they taught me last year. Very unfamiliar with it at the time because I felt that I could not make this pitch spin or move. But, like, once I got into the specifics, the science of the pitch, it's a same shift of wake pitch. Like, you throw it and the seams catch and they do the movement for you. So it was about finding so, like, if this is my fastball and here's my curveball, I find, like, the in between. Yeah. I throw it hard, and then, like, I just feel like the last part that touches the ball is this part of my middle finger, and then gravity, physics, the seams catch, and the thing turns.
That's the pitch you were talking about, being able to get to.
Yes, to my glove side. You
yes.
know, you talk about getting 12, 15 inches of lateral movement, but you still want to have the power to it. You still want to mainly power and location. Like, the movement will be there if you throw it right, so the seams can catch and make the movement happen.
I love it. You heard it here first. Don't be afraid to play around with grip. Pablo, big fan, buddy.
Thank you.
Congrats on 23. Looking forward to 24.
Looking forward to it as well. Thank you.